been my dream, as far as I can possibly remember, to help as many people as I can. To be a part of them living the greatest life possible, to live a happy, healthy, stronger life. We are all put on this planet for a reason, and that's to do something great. Whether it be to be an amazing full-time mom, or to make people laugh, a healer even. Whatever it is, that special talent, that special greatness, it's unique to all of us. And when we find it, when we act upon it, it makes you feel completely fulfilled, absolutely beautiful in every way, and mostly ridiculously alive. You cannot achieve this sense of happiness unless you're healthy. And you cannot achieve this happiness unless you're stronger. Through a series of videos and weekly shows, I want to inform you. Mostly I want to motivate and I want to inspire you, challenge you to live a better life, to be the best you can possibly be. I want to assist you on your journey to find your greatness. Welcome to Happy, Healthy, Stronger. Hi everybody, welcome to Happy, Healthy, Stronger. Today's show we have Mary Everett with us again. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Lindsay.
Of course. Mary, can you remind everybody what you beautifully do?
I'm a yoga instructor at Hot Yoga of Del Rey and the Everett Tennis Academy. And I also have a clothing line called manmakersports.com.
Wonderful. Today we are in recognition of your child going back to school.
Right.
You know, we know that most of your kids have gone back to school by now, and it's a difficult time for the kids, and yoga has been really helpful. Yoga can help your child to wake up by energizing your child very simply, and yoga can also help calm your child, and we can give you some tools today to do all of that, and especially a tool that your kid can actually take to school with them if they're feeling anxiety and they're feeling a little bit of pressure to calm themselves down. So these are things that you can actually do with your child, and we have both of our kids here today to show you. Stay tuned because we'll be right back to sit on the mats with you and take you and your child on a journey that's going to help you be calming and help you energize. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're here with Mary and Sienna and Milan, and Mary is going to show us how to wake your kids up in the morning if you're having a problem. Really good energizing. So take it away, Mary. We're all good.
Okay, so let's make like you're just waking up in the morning and you're in your bed. So Milan and Sienna, come onto your backs. Come lay onto your backs. Go ahead, lay on. So I'm going to speak and you guys will do it, okay? All the way into your backs. Right. You're lying in bed, the alarm went off, it's time to go to school, and you want to energize yourself. So bring your knees into your chest. Clasp your hands, good. Clasp your hands outside of your knees, under your knees, on your shins. Good. Make sure your whole back is on the mat, tucking your chin a little bit, maybe engaging your belly a little bit. Make sure that low back is closer to the mat. Good. Inhale calmly through your nose, and on the exhale, just gently pull your knees a little closer to your chest, and do that 3 or 4 times. Inhale, gently relax your face, and exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Good. You guys are great. So you can keep doing that as much as you need to. It's great for your hip flexors. As soon as you release those legs, go ahead, release your legs. You've got lots of new, fresh, oxygenated blood rushing into your hip flexors. You've really released some tension in your back, and you're ready to get up. So take the back of your thighs and just kind of roll on up to sit. Good. And the second thing we're going to do is cat-cow poses. So come on onto your knees and your hands, making like a tabletop position. So on your knees, Sienna, good. So you've got shoulders
on their bed too, right?
They can do this on their bed too, absolutely. They've got shoulders, elbows, and wrists all in alignment, and hips and knees. So Sienna, you're on your shins. Get on your knees. There it is. Now, linking movement with breath. Inhale, arch your spine. Drop your belly, shoulders come back. Look up, inhale. Opening up the whole front body. Exhale, opposite. Tuck your chin, roll your spine under, round your spine, tuck. Inhale, open, arching. Keep looking up, opposite direction. Exhale, curl and round. Good, like you want to push my hand away, Milan. Beautiful. And you can do like that. That's sending a lot of synovial fluid up and down your spine, kind of greasing the pathways for movement to start your day.
Now, can I ask you a question? Can we count the breaths? That way they have something to count, or is it just breathing?
They can count the breaths. I mean, so in this movement, you're linking the breath to the movement. So if you want to do, it's up to you how many you feel like doing. So
Okay,
in your mind, right?
Okay,
if they can do, I would do at least 3 to 5 rounds of cat and cow.
Perfect. Amazing. Okay, so great. So now what if your child needs to calm down? Something we can do with them maybe after school to calm them down, and then something we can do with them or they can do for themselves at school if they're feeling that anxious feeling that a lot of kids feel, especially that new starting school right away. It's kind of creates a little anxiety for kids.
Yes. If you're at school, the quickest way you can regain your calm and your inner tranquility is to do some breathing, conscious breathing, which just means your mind is focused on your breath. When you get stressed at school, you might have that shallow breathing with shoulders up and, calm down. Notice your body language, shoulders are down, your neck is long, your posture's great, and you can just in your head do a silent count. Inhale through your nose, count to 4 in your mind, pause, and then exhale out of your nose, count to 6.
So let's try a couple of those guys, yeah?
Okay, let's do it together. Ready for some conscious breathing techniques? It's all in and out of your nose, so no one's going to know that you're doing it except for you. All right, sitting up nice and tall, all stopped with great posture. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. I'll count with my fingers. Pause. Exhale out of your nose for 6. Pause. Inhale out of your nose in 4. Pause. Exhale out of your nose for 6. Good, and continue this as long as you need to come back to you and calm right in the middle of class. No one will know, but you will.
And that's the best part. You're giving them a calming technique to use that's simple and unidentifiable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wonderful. Okay, and is there another calming technique I know that we talked about, something you can actually do at home with your kid to help them calm down once they get home? There's a lot of release when they get home to actually, they've been having to behave for so long, and sometimes they come home and they need to act out a little bit just because it's a release. And I know that you have a special thing to actually help them release, and a nice pose for them.
There's a nice pose and a really nice breath link to it. It's called snake breath because you sound like a snake, and the pose you're doing is cobra pose, which is a snake. So let's all do that. Let's get on your bellies. And so you're on your belly, your legs are zipped together, and you can have your palms in line with your shoulders. Good. So coming off your, my knees are going to be up. It doesn't matter. Bring your palms down by your shoulders. There. So palms by your shoulders, stand up. Beautiful. Exhale your air out here. Inhale into your nose, lift. And then you hiss like a snake on the exhale.
Now that brings them right down.
Yes, so much. Do it again. Inhale, lift.
Let's hear your snake.
Exhale.
Excellent. I'm already calm just watching them. It's excellent.
Yeah, so that's really nice, you guys. Good.
And how many do you think they should do that?
I would do at least 5. And that hissing sound is such a release, and any stress throughout the day. And Sienna's already out. And anything that you've been doing.
Sienna, did we make you sleep?
Sienna's ready to go.
See how calming this is? That's wonderful.
You know, it's just a nice release. That to hear that sound, it's gratifying. You know, and you're letting out your breath little by little. And again, your exhale's longer than your inhale, so your parasympathetic nervous system is really becoming involved for the rest, relax, digest. It's just letting go in a really nice way.
Beautiful. Well, guys, this will be on YouTube for you guys to take a look at. Maybe you can have your kid watch it too. Hopefully you got enough information to actually just do this at home. We know, again, that school is very stressful when you're starting for your child, and this may just be the relief that you need. Mary, thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Milan, thank you. Our stars, and thank you so much, Sienna. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye. Stay tuned for some raw juice. Hi everybody, welcome to the juicing portion of our show. Welcome, Shane.
Thank you.
Shane is representative of Raw Juice, which is our sponsor, and we have them as a sponsor because they have the best ingredients ever, as I always say. Today, it's actually not a juicing show, right?
Oh, it's an acai bowl show.
It's an acai bowl show. This is what we're going to talk about, this yummy, ridiculous amount of nutritious food that you would think that you were eating candy. It's so good.
Yeah, it tastes like ice cream.
Unbelievable for you. Every single ingredient, it's not just one ingredient,
No.
but everything in here has an extreme medicinal purpose. And we're going to talk about all of them because if you can't get to Raw Juice or you want to make this at home, we're going to tell you about every single ingredient in here and everything it does for you so that you get on the move and take care of yourself. Okay, so let's talk about the girth of this, the actual meal part of this, not the toppings, right?
So the base of it, it's made from acai, mango, bananas, and almond milk blended together in kind of like a frozen yogurt format. So kind of like a smoothie in the bottom of your bowl.
No, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And every one of those ingredients are, again, so medicinal. Let's start with the acai. Acai it's a Brazilian palm tree.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
they look like this.
Berry.
Little berries.
Yes. Jam-packed with antioxidants. Vitamin C, has anti-aging properties, great for your skin, your hair, your nails.
Yeah, it's high in omegas, actually.
Yeah, and it stimulates libido. Awesome.
Yes.
Fun fact.
You know why? Because because it actually increases circulation.
Yes.
It increases circulation, so it's really good for our male friends.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one. Actually, it's very good for your heart. I'm going to read off my list because there's so many things that acai does. Because it's so purple to almost black. You know that the deeper, the richer the color is, the more antioxidants it has. And it has a plant antioxidant called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins. Say it.
I never know how to say it.
I'm going to say it again. Anthocyanins. That's what it's called, okay? And that really helps lower cholesterol and takes the cholesterol out of your bloodstream. So really important. Again, anthocyanins. Very well said. Easy for me to say. Not. It's a plant that's rich in plant sterols, which are really, really important for you. They have cardioprotective benefits, which is, of course, what we all want. It prevents blood clots and it improves circulation, hence that male and female sex drive health. It's high in omegas, as we said, and it helps really, the phytochemicals in here help with aging because there's so much. It's one of the most richest plants and fruits rather that in antioxidants that it helps your oxidative damage, really helps your oxidative damage. And then what's really interesting and why I'm reading off my notes is I don't want to forget to tell you that there's a study going on right now, and I can't wait for the results for menopausal women, that kind of mood issues that you have, or that I'm having one day. Apparently the acai is looking very up and coming for stabilizing your mood going through menopause. So that's a really good one to have as well. So powerhouse, amazing fruit to have. Moving on, the next thing in here is
banana.
Uh-oh.
And you love bananas.
Bananas. Again, if you saw our previous show, you're going to know that I have a very big thing for bananas because this banana is different than this banana that's different from this banana. So I'm going to just take over the show for just a second. As we know, bananas are great for athletes, right?
Yes.
But I want to tell you, not all three bananas are the same. This banana is not so good for an athlete. This banana is green. If you're not an athlete, you probably want to go for a greener banana because it has lower sugar. It's not going to cause you a sugar spike. This has resistant starch in it. The starch turns into a sugar more so as it becomes yellow and then brown. Now, with the green one, that resistant starch can cause bloating, so be very careful. But the resistant starch is a long chain of glucose, and that whole chain does not get digested. It's undigested, which has its benefits. Right?
Surprising.
Yes, it does. And what the benefit is it helps with elimination. It's a major fiber. So this is a really good one. This one here, depending on how green it is about 30 on the glycemic index scale, which is not so bad. And this one here would probably be about 75. This one here would probably be about 60. So it really is a huge difference. So when you're an athlete, or if you're going to a workout club, or if you're going to go and run, or whatever you're going to do in the morning, a banana is great if you're going to use it. If you're not going to use it, you're going to cause an insulin spike, and it's going to be stored somewhere in your body because insulin is a fat storing hormone. Don't spike, okay, unless you're going to use it. Now, I wanted to talk about this brown one. Yuck, everyone says it kind of tastes like alcohol. It's so ripe, right? Yeah. Now, the amazing thing about bananas is the more that it ripens, the more that it looks yellow, the more immune enhancing qualities it has in it, actually good cancer preventer and fighter. So the more brown spots it has, not on the inside but on the outside, that's indicative of even more immune fighting properties that this banana has. So along with everything else that a banana does for an athlete and everything else that a banana does for you with high potassium, amazing electrolyte, and just amazing food source, that's the difference between the 3 bananas. I think is really important now that we're getting into the nitty gritty of things. And the next one is, that's enough about bananas.
Mango would be the next ingredient, frozen mango.
Mango.
Mango, along with bananas, are great for gut health. They stimulate digestion. They feed the healthy bacteria in your gut. So probiotics, if anyone takes probiotics, those are living organisms inside of you that need to be fed as well. Mangoes are super high in antioxidants like many other fruits, high in vitamin C and beta carotene, which fights inflammation, which I love because it's the precursor to like every disease under the sun.
Yep.
Yeah. And so that coupled with the banana, coupled with the acai, is just an antioxidant. We use this word a lot, powerhouse.
But it is. It's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
You know, and mangoes are really interesting because mangoes have 3 kinds of acid. It has tartanic acid, if I'm pronouncing it right, malic acid, and citric acid. And that helps you alkalize your body, which is really, of course, important, again, because not only is a body that's inflamed in danger of getting disease, but a body that is acidic is also. So you always want to try and find things that are green and other fruits and vegetables that actually alkalize your body. So, so important. And another thing about mangoes is that it has pectin in there as well.
Yes.
Pectin binds with bile acids, and bile acids are a great way to lower your cholesterol because it exits out. It binds to the bile acids and it leaves your body.
Which is eliminating, pooping, whatever you want to call it, is so important, and it's not talked about as much as it should be, I think.
Yes.
But when you're properly eliminating, your gut is happy. 80% of your serotonin, which is what makes you happy, is in your gut. So when your gut is happy, your brain is happy, your body's happy, everything's good.
And if you, like you said, you feel better. You just feel better. Also, mangoes are, believe it or not, which is so interesting, mangoes are really good for your skin if you have pimples or clogged pores. Now that's topically as well as ingestive. So, you know, if you eat them, it's going to help clear your skin. Also, the beta carotene is amazing for your skin. That's a whole other show. I'm going to do a whole show on skin and how to get rid of, you know, your kids' acne or your own acne. But this topically, you can put it in a blender, and literally it's got high vitamin C, which is amazing for your face, and also will clear your skin. So that's a great thing too.
And the last thing in the base is almond milk. Speaking of alkalizing your body, almonds are great for alkalizing your body. They're a healthy fat, which I'm so supportive of. Keeps your heart healthy, your brain healthy, your nervous system working properly. And it's a great alternative to dairy. If you don't drink regular milk, if you don't drink dairy, drinking almond milk is so great for you.
Oh yeah, and it's high fiber, it's low in calories, it's tremendous. It's good. It's a good source of fat, like you said, a good source of healthy fat, which is, again, like you said, so important. It's really easy to make, actually, too.
Yeah.
You can put it in a blender if you're wanting to make this at home. You can put in like a Ninja, something that's going to spin it at a very high velocity. Add some nice, good water to it and spin away, and it'll turn milky on you. You know?
And to flavor it, you can add like cinnamon or dates or
excellent
salt.
Yeah, right.
Sea salt.
Right, and then when you have it like this and something, you know, it's really good. It's the caloric intake is lower. And what's really also interesting about that is if you're, like Shane was saying, if you're lactose intolerant, this is a phenomenal alternative.
Yeah, delicious.
Okay, so do we have the heart of this now?
We do. That's it.
Okay, so let's take a break, and we're going to come back with the toppings. One sec. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're here to talk about the top, all the yummy things that are on top of this amazing acai bowl. So we've talked about the ingredients in the inside, which we had bananas, mango, and acai. And now the top has all sorts of yummy things also.
Let's start off with the most obvious one on top, the yellow thing, which is pineapple.
Yum.
And I'm obsessed with pineapple. I have pineapple every day. I tell you, I'm a runner. I've run for the past 25 years of my life. I was a gymnast, and pineapple for me has such an amazing impact on my life because it contains something called bromelain, which is a major anti-inflammatory. It works phenomenally. It has my whole life. Knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock. Bromelain also does some amazing things for you. It slows down tumor growth, which is obviously extremely important.
Yeah.
And it also helps reduce blood clots, along with several other things that bromelain does. It's a great way to do an anti-inflammatory without taking a drug. Of course, with your doctor's permission if you actually need a drug. Now, I want to tell you, when you go to buy a pineapple, if you're not getting it here and you're going to go buy, you want to make sure that one of these guys comes easily out. That's how you know it's right, but that's when you got to eat it right away. You cannot get the same effects of the bromelain if it's canned. It's non-existent when it's canned. So fresh is best, and that's a really good reason and a good indicator of why you have to have fresh and not canned. It's got 75% of the RDA of manganese, and manganese is really good for your bones. So along with all the other benefits, this is a major, and again, like Shane and I always talk about, it's really important to get that inflammatory reaction out of your body because that's the root of all diseases, if not almost all of them. You know, that inflammatory response that your body gets. And you get that from food, you get that from oxidative stress, you get that from just moving, from just being and being alive. So we have to combat that by our food choices.
Also great for digestion.
Oh yeah,
the bromelain in it. Yeah,
yes.
Helps everything move out of you, which I love to talk about.
Yeah, and fiber.
Yeah,
amazing fiber. Yeah, but you can also, like I said, you can juice this too and skip the fiber and get those major bromelain effects. Okay, next.
So this is called the Goji Crunch Bowl. So next is the crunchy part, which is the flax and hemp granola. Hugely high in protein, jam-packed with protein. Along with all of your essential amino acids, which are great for every function in your body: brain function, nervous system function, energy production, the health of your hair, skin, and nails. It tastes great. It just adds the crunch to the bowl that's just pretty necessary.
Oh yeah, that mouthfeel. It's
Yeah.
always it. And what's interesting about that is that the 3 ingredients that make up this, each ingredient alone has ridiculous qualities. For example, the flax seeds, again, high, like you said, high in omegas. They all are actually, but the flax seeds really help with elimination, again with the poop. But so important, as you said.
Can't stop talking about it.
Again, it forms like a gelatinous kind of coating. If you ever got one stuck up here or stuck in your glass, you'll see, well, what the heck is that, right? That really helps things slide out, if you will, and phenomenal for you. And then there's the hemp seeds, which are a full amino acid. They have all 25 amino acids to say full protein.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You wouldn't think you'd get that. You know, it's funny, I often say this on an off topic, but you know, the strongest animals in the animal kingdom are the gorilla and the elephant. And they're vegetarians, which is so interesting. Where are they getting all that muscle from? Because the building blocks of muscle are amino acids, and amino acids are gotten from protein. So it just goes to show you, people say, oh my God, I have to have protein. You actually are getting protein from other sources that are actually better, because a gorilla is pretty big.
Yep. Leafy green vegetables.
Yep. Anyway, that was a side note. Okay, so we've got the granola on here, and we also have some interesting new things on here. We have our goji berries, and goji berries are very, very used in Chinese medicine for years and years and years. They're considered both a fruit and an herb. I don't know if you can see, it looks kind of like a dried red raisin. This is exactly what it looks like. Yeah. A dried red raisin, right? And why do we have these in here?
They are, like most fruits, super high in antioxidants, but even higher than any other fruit. They're definitely a superfood. They slow aging, which is really interesting. Skin elasticity. Also helps with hair, skin, and nails, like a few things in this recipe. It also regulates hormone function, which I love finding like a new...
Yeah, me too.
Like a new thing for that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that's excellent. I wrote down some things too.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very high in vitamin C, which is very good for helping with cancer. And it's low in calories, it's fat-free, it's high in fiber. So it helps you lose weight if you're going to snack on something. It's great snacks for your kids. And it helps you eliminate. What's with the elimination today?
I don't know. We can't
Everything's
get off
eliminating. Okay, also, I want to tell you that it alkalizes your body. right? It does help alkalize your body, and it helps with fertility because it increases sperm count and increases the vitality of your sperm, and it helps women with any kind of ovulation issues. It's not the be-all and the end-all, but it has been proven to have some help in those areas. Again, it's good for liver detoxing, and it increases your mood and your happiness. So eat goji berries. I mean, and they're very interesting in tasting, right?
I love the taste.
Different.
It's very touch and go. Some people aren't the biggest fan, but the people who like them love them. Like me, I love goji berries.
Yeah, they're super sweet yet super not sweet. It's a very it's hard to describe.
I know.
No,
Tart,
anyway,
maybe?
try
Tart,
it. Yeah, they're tart, but they're sweet.
Yeah.
On the inside. Anyway, and then next we have coconut flakes. I bought the toasted kind because I love it. We have raw in there, which is even better for you. And of course, coconut is the be-all and the end-all.
Yeah, we talk a lot about how people are scared of healthy fats, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. It actually increases metabolic function, aids in weight loss, tastes amazing, and gets everything, again, moving how it's supposed to throughout your system.
Right, and you're going to see that everywhere now. If you haven't already, coconut oil this, coconut oil that, topically, internally. You just, for whatever reason, we cook with it. You do everything with it because it has such amazing properties. And I know we touched upon this earlier in another show. Like you said, people are so afraid of the fat.
Yeah.
The fat is you're functioning on fat. Your brain functions on fat. Your joints need fat. To think you need fat. To actually lose weight, you need fat. So it's very counterintuitive. We've been taught from very young and very, way back in the 50s and 60s that fat is the culprit. The bad fats are, the good fats are absolutely, positively essential. So as counterintuitive as it may seem to try and avoid all that fat, don't go crazy on it, but absolutely include it daily in your diet. It is of the utmost importance. And especially for those of you who are not having it because you're afraid you're going to get fat, it's actually the opposite effect. So remember that, okay? Next is raspberries, right?
Yeah,
Yum.
love raspberries.
Yeah, me too. Raspberries.
We don't have it in that many things at Raw Juice, so it's really exciting. I love when people order this bowl because raspberries are so good for you. They improve circulation, heart health, they fight free radicals, the antioxidant levels are so high in raspberries, and they actually prevent the growth of cancer cells.
Right. And it's funny because actually the raspberries have one of the highest amounts of antioxidants there is out of any fruit. It's one of the highest, so it's really important to get that's high in fiber, it's low in calories. Again, the berries are such good choices, guys, if you are trying to lose weight and you don't want your sugar to spike. The whole idea of everything you eat anyway is not to get a sugar spike unless you're going to use it. If you're going to use it, go ahead and run, and that's what I mean. If you're going to go run a marathon, you need some stuff that you're going to burn instantly. You need that simple carbohydrate that you're going to burn. But if you're going to go and sit down at your desk and not do much, you want to make sure that you're not getting any spikes, because spikes bring on insulin. Insulin is a fat storing hormone, and I always remind you of this because it makes you think, and we don't want to do that, and that burns out your body. We don't need that, And there are some things in here, like for example the banana in here. When you have banana in that, and say they use a riper banana, but it's mixed with the flaxseed fat, mixed with that, so when you turn it all together, you're actually not getting that simple carbohydrate. You're getting a conglomerate of everything, which happens to be high in protein, high in fat, in a good healthy fat.
Yeah, and there's so many things here that prevent the blood sugar spikes and the insulin spikes, like the almond milk.
Exactly. So you're all safe and good. This is a great, satisfying meal to have. And it's a meal.
Yeah,
right?
it's a full meal.
Yeah, you're going to be full. You may even have some more for later. Exactly. Anyway, thank you for coming out. Amazing ingredients. We love you.
I love being here.
Take care, everybody. Enjoy. Beautiful night.
Have fun and excite your kids about wildlife at the Palm Beach Zoo. Get close to hundreds of animals like endangered tigers, playful otters, even a Florida panther. The Palm Beach Zoo.
Presenting Riverstone with the best of everything in an ideal Naples location. 11 gorgeous decorated models with a fabulous clubhouse and an incredible resort lifestyle included. You deserve the best. Luxury residences at Riverstone. From the 400s to the 700s. Immokalee East to Logan Boulevard. Visit glhomes.com now.
I believe that there's still mysteries in the world, and wonders, and surprises. I believe that fun is a renewable resource.
That some things you'll never be able to download.
I believe that when we celebrate life
And creatures big and small
we discover connections
that stay with us forever.
Discover a place where worlds connect.